April 12, 2024. FutureVerse, Durango, Dank. When you think about FutureVerse and the words and what they mean, and when you get a domain name and how everything migrates to FutureVerse and the people that were talking about it before, it just needs to be revised. And there's a battle going on for the metaverse. There's a battle going on for FutureVerse, and there's a battle going on for everything on the World Wide Web. And we've reached a point now where generative AI is indexing all of our voice latent prints, our GPS, and our cell phone tower ping locations to maximize our assistance help in providing us with the best information that we need to carry on our lives on the World Wide Web. A lot of confusion by a lot of people still talking about, is the metaverse going to work? And a lot of them have no clue what they're saying, and they're allowed to say it because it's our First Amendment right. But we've been talking about it since 2006. 2008, we had our funding, and then the whole entire financial um, meltdown happened. And the next financial meltdown is going to be so far severe that when you watch who buys up, that's going to be your tall tale of what's going on with the World Wide Web and other metaverse locations, because our metaverse is what we all create with our apparatuses. You know, because we're going to be metahuman man or metahuman woman. And a metahuman man is someone that has been able to observe and index, observeindexer.com, observe and index their entire life. So when they're old, they'll have a digital footprint of everything that they stood for, fought for, gave up for, empty promises, especially from politicians. And our adversaries are watching us, folks, and they're sizing us up. And the other people that are running America, I think, hate America, because there's no way you could go outside and know and go to the grocery store and see all this bullshit and think everything's okay. And what's sad is the people that are dying off of them, that are dying, they get to miss what's coming. So when you think about all the people that are dying, when people sit there and make fun of people that are dead, dying, like O.J. Simpson, he was acquitted, but they still waited for him to die to go after him, to get their final punch, to take down the black man. And when you look at all the white people and everything that went on with that in 94, it was crazy. Another dehumanizer. But what did the jury see that the rest of the people that said he was guilty saw? And that's where democracy comes. He was acquitted in a trial, but then he got sued in civil court. And these are the things that artificial intelligence is going to control for every one of us. So the HR department be able to call up a guy like me and say, hey, Durango Dank, could you do some of that? Will you do, and show us what this guy and this girl's doing, or what these people are doing, and show us how you're doing that advanced. And then when you realize that what? What are you realizing, folks? We have an album coming out called FutureVerse. We've been planning these FutureVerse, Avatar, ReadyVerse, GlobalVerse, everything that has to do with what we do and with what you do and how you capture your whole life. And so when people talk about words that other people have spoken that are still in the words, still in the verses speaking, their content will invade those perpetrators who sat around their their monitors and high-fived all their monitors and this. Yeah, let's come up with FutureVerse.com. Nobody thought about that. If you think that, then you're in more trouble than you have. And when you have raised 53 million bucks, it helps support those. This is what an open metaverse is. All those other conversations before you had and their dreams of building a immersive world, but lost it all in 2008. And so these young cats that are alive now, 38, that only done a few things in their lives, are getting outbeat by people that are actually doing more things in their life, because it gives the end user more choices and more flavors. This is Flavor Town, baby. To be able to expand their knowledge, to take it out of cartoon land. Because if you don't have your VCR glasses, your immersive world is over.